Oh my. Okay, this show today is going to be crazy transparent. Okay, have you done it? I'm not, okay, I want you to give me a thumbs up if you've done this before. I'm not saying you're giving a thumbs up because you're proud of it. I'm just saying that we can relate to each other. Have you ever just totally overbooked yourself? And I don't mean like you scheduled a few too many things. I mean like you double, triple, quadruple overbooked yourself in a crazy way, okay? Like anybody, okay? I'm seeing thumbs up. This is good. I'm not the only crazy one out there. And I didn't mean to do it, right? Of course, we never mean to do it. I know we don't ever mean to do it. And it wasn't the fact that I am a person who can't say no. I am. I know how to say no. And it wasn't the fact that I just kept saying yes blindly. It wasn't that. Okay, we'll talk about it in a minute. We'll get there in a minute. All right. But first, what do? RVT time. RVT time. We just got to take it down. We got to take a minute today for RVT time, which I'm so glad you joined me for. Thank you so much for joining me for this. I really think you're going to get something out of this. Because when I took this to the Lord in prayer, what he gave me in return was so powerful. I can't wait to share these secrets with you. And they're not really secrets. They're just things I want to share with you that he told me. All right, RVT time today. What kind of tea are you drinking? What kind of juice do you have? What are you doing to just take a moment out? Just have some tea. Today I have Paris tea. Harvey & Sons Paris tea. This was a gift. I was a little doubtful about it at first. Mixing caramel and citrus, I wasn't quite sure about. But this is about, I mean, this will change your life. This will just about change your life. It is so, so good. All right, so RVT time. Everybody, cheers. All right, we're going to be okay. Craziness. Welcome to Wild Week Wednesday. And hang with me till the end, because the fourth thing that God told me to do about this week is absolutely going to blow your mind, because it is so opposite of what the world will tell you. But man, this stuff is so good. Okay, so let's just explain what I did to myself. Again, if you are somebody who thinks that I have got it all together and all figured out, this is the episode for you to watch to know that I do not have it all together. Very transparent episode today on Wild Week Wednesday. So it happened very casually. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You're right. I see. I'm sorry. You're right. We did not do Thankful Thrive. My bad. We had the tea. See, already wild and crazy. Already getting off track. What are you thankful for? What is one thing within the last 24 hours that you are thankful for? Every morning when I wake up, before I get out of my hammock, before you get out of bed, do you say 5 things, 5 thankful thrives, 5 things that you are thankful for? I do it every morning. Every morning before I get out of my hammock, I say 5 things that I am thankful for that have happened within the last 24 hours. And nothing is something I've said before. You can't repeat yourself. No repeating. Again, it's good to say I'm thankful for family and friends and health. No, I want you to go super detailed, specific. Like if you had a meeting with somebody and you didn't strangle them, that counts. Put that in there. If somebody cut you off in traffic and you had the self-control not to give them the bird or not to cuss them out or even not to get your feathers ruffled, you can be thankful for that. Thankful things that you're thankful for. So what's one thing? Type it in the comment section. I want to see. What are you oh, Wendell, yes, your dad's job. You just told me about that. I am so excited for that. Yes, your dad got a call for a job. We've been praying for that. Awesome, beautiful weather. I see you, Cheryl. You are so right. This August, wow, beautiful, beautiful. I am so thankful that yesterday we did our first Talk to Me Tuesday on the episode, on the Jungle Jen show, and we had Kendra Wilson on. She did a fantastic job telling me 3 things. Actually, she got on a roll and told me more than 3 things, but 3 things that she wished that general society knew about what she does as a mother of 3. Really, just as a mother in general. Man, it changed my mindset. So good. So thank you, Kendra, for coming on the show yesterday. It was so good. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch. And then you will get to see not only her reactions, which I think are really important, but you'll get to just also hear the words that she had for us about how we can literally change a mama's day for the positive or for the negative. And we don't want to do that. So go watch the episode. All right. Oh, I'm glad you guys are thankful for things. This is good. I love seeing these pop up. Good job, everybody. I give you a bunch of hearts and thumbs up for that. I love it. I believe that gratitude changes your attitude. And so we are going to be grateful that this week and this weekend especially are wild. We just need to be grateful for that because that's what's going to help us through. So here's what happened. Over the course of about 3 weeks, things started coming in about not only this week, but this weekend. Now, I am really usually very good at scheduling myself so I'm not overbooked. The key word there is usually. This week I failed. I'm usually really good about making sure I don't have meetings back to back because I really like time to pray into the meetings ahead of time, to debrief with myself about the meetings afterwards. I usually schedule one thing outside of my normal routine every day so that I don't overcrowd my schedule. I leave a lot of extra room for Holy Spirit to bring things in and to speak to me. All that's normal except for this week. And again, it happened gradually. It kind of snuck in. It actually did because I didn't see it coming until last night and I went, oh no. So what happened was things started coming in, sprinkled in, a birthday party. Awesome. I'll help with it. Actually, I'll host it. How about that? I'll host the birthday party. Yeah, I'll host the birthday party on Saturday. Said yes to that. It's my sister-in-law's birthday also. Cool, great. Yeah, I can make some food for that. Now, when we say food, I mean like cut up a watermelon and like make some guacamole. That's the extent of my cooking, guys. Maybe bring some ice. But still, I committed to that. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I can speak on Sunday. Sure, I would love to do that. Oh, good. On Saturday, there's baptisms. Oh, I can help with that. Oh, there's a Hannah's Haven graduate. That's a drug and alcohol rehabilitation center for women. And one of the ladies, oh my goodness, she is graduating on Saturday. I would love to come and help with the baptisms of her family members. Yes! Sunday, you want to add in a baptism after the service that I speak at? Yeah, we can do that too. Cool, we can have baptisms on Saturday and on Sunday. Oh, glory! Do you see what's happening here? Oh, this is good. Oh, then it's laid on my heart that my sister-in-law, her birthday's this weekend. My sister-in-law, really, man, she's awesome. I love Megan. She is so great. She's the best sister-in-law ever. I wanted to give her some time away from the kids. So you know what I'll do? I'll take the 3 oldest, 9, 7, and 3, and we'll have what we call sweepover. And sleepover is where they come to the RV and we have a sleepover. They don't sweep anything. I don't know why they call it sweepover. They never sweep. But we have a sleepover. I'll do that. Yeah, this weekend. That'll be great. Do you see what has happened? We have 2 birthday parties, one of which I'm hosting. We have me speaking on Sunday. I have 2 baptism services, a graduation, And I've got 3 kids for 30 hours of that. What have I done? And I was like, but I can't change anything. I mean, you can't cancel somebody's birthday, right? And I've already agreed to speak, and I know I'm supposed to speak on Sunday. You can't cancel somebody's baptism. And I'm definitely not canceling keeping my nieces. That's the joy of my life, is to get to keep those girls and to hang out and influence and love on those little girls. I can't cut something out. God, what do I do? How am I gonna? I am one person. What am I gonna do? And I just sat down. I freaked out for a minute. Then I sat down and was like, I can't cancel any of these things. God, how am I going to get through this? How am I going to do this? You have a perfect, beautiful plan for all of this. All of these things are part of my thrive. All of these things I really, really, really want to do. And he said, first, call for help. Oh, awkward. Call for help. That means I'm going to have to actually admit to somebody that I overscheduled myself. I can't. Can I do that? Can I call for help? Oh, and it gets better. He didn't just have me call one person. He had me call 4 people for help for the weekend. 4 people that I had to admit to that I had overscheduled myself, and would they be willing to just step in and help me in this certain area, in this area, in that area? Can you help me with this? And do you know what? All 4 were thrilled to help. I have the best friends on the planet. Oh, I'm so blessed that they were like, of course we'll help you. Yeah, we're going to make this the best ever. And right then, I just began to be so thankful and so grateful for good friends. Because here's the thing. I could have done it all by myself. Nothing would have been done well. It would have been ugly. Nothing would have gotten proper attention. Nobody would have felt truly, genuinely loved because I would have been so scatterbrained. But because I called for help, I think now I'm going to be able to give 100% of myself to each one of these things, each one of these items, and each one of these precious people in my life. I'm thrilled for that. So call for help. First of all, do you have people? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart if you've got people in your life who you can call for help. Now, you might say, well, Jen, I can't afford to pay somebody. No. I'm not talking. I mean, maybe that's a good idea for you. Maybe to call and get a service to come in and clean for you, or to cook some meals or whatever. Maybe that works. That's fine. If you've got the money for that, go for it. But do you have people in your life who you can call on and just say, look, I overscheduled myself. Maybe if you could help me this weekend, I would be so glad to help you next weekend do whatever it is that you need to do. Maybe kid swap or something like that. Work out a deal with your best friend or your neighbor. Do you have people that you can just go to, be honest and transparent with, and then ask for help from? Man, I am so grateful that I do, so that I can give 100% to this weekend. Here's the other thing that God told me to do. This was really interesting. He asked me a question. He said, what could you do to make this weekend easier for you? What could I do to make the weekend easier for me? And do you know the first thing that popped into my head? Buy paper plates. Buy paper plates. Now, you know that I love the planet, and you know, if you're a tree hugger and this is offensive to you, I'm sorry, but I gotta thrive this weekend. I bought paper plates, paper napkins, napkin silverware that's just plastic. Like, I want to be able to give 100% to all of these events and to all of these people, and therefore I don't want to be doing dishes all weekend long. And if I've got 3 kids with me, y'all who have a lot of kids, you know, even if you just have 1 kid, you know how many dishes are just, they pile up. I'm just going to go paper this weekend. I will ask for forgiveness of our planet later, but it's okay. That's just going to make my life so much easier. It's going to make my life so much easier to just go paper and plastic this weekend, throw away the evidence of the mess, and just enjoy the people that I'm with. That was big. Are there little things that you can do? And maybe it's on your overscheduled weeks and overscheduled weekends, or maybe it's just every day. Are there little things that you can do to just make it easier for yourself? Take a minute, grab your tea, and just think. Ask Holy Spirit, is there something that I could do to just make this easier for myself? Is something coming to your mind? Maybe share it with us. If there's something that came to your mind, maybe share it with us. Because maybe we could gain from it with each other. Of ways, little things we could do to just make our lives a little easier. Something like paper plates. The other thing he told me to do, number 3, he said, commit the weekend to me. I thought, yes, Scripture tells us commit to the Lord whatever we do, even if it's 100 things all at the same time. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. Man, am I glad it just says plans and not plan. Not just one plan, because man, do I have a lot of plural plans going on this weekend. But I began to pray for each individual thing and for each individual item in each of those individual events. That began to make the biggest difference. Because then he began to give me ideas and ways that I can pour into these people this week and this weekend and really, really enjoy it. I'm not going to go in there like a bull in a china shop and just go crazy and nobody really get much out of it. No, I'm going to go in now with a mindset set on God of how to love these people with his love, through his kindness, through his grace. And then the 4th thing he told me to do. Are you ready for this? I wasn't quite ready for this, but I get it. He said, take tomorrow off. That was what he told me today. He said, take tomorrow off. I said, do you know how much I have to do? Are you kidding me? He said, are you going to do it or are you going to let me do it? I said, well, God, I certainly want you to do it this weekend and not me. Because there's no way in my physical efforts that I could do this weekend and make it work and make everybody feel as special as they are and as loved as they are. So I want you to do it, God. He said, then tomorrow, other than the live show, you take the day off. And what he was telling me, so every week I honor a Sabbath day. I have a day where I turn it all off. I just relax. I don't do any work. And he was telling me tomorrow to make tomorrow my Sabbath day. Because those are the days that I can fill up. We don't want to pour from an empty cup. We want to pour from the abundance. So if I want to have enough and I want to be the very best version of myself for all those people this weekend, I've got to fill up first. So he told me for tomorrow, Thursday, Sabbath day. Take the day off. Do what I can today. Do what I can Friday morning before I get my nieces. And then he will make it all fall into place. You see, we serve a God of what I'm going to call an upside down kingdom. In our minds, here on earth, an earthly kingdom mindset would be, no, I can't do that. I need every second. I've got to put all the effort in. I'm going to strive to make all this happen. I'm going to make my list. I'm going to go and do. But in the kingdom that God lives in, there's grace, there's mercy, there's innovative ideas, there's creativity beyond what we could imagine, and there's divinely orchestrated people that he brings into our lives. And he puts all these things together for us because he loves us. He wants us to succeed. But see, we've got to turn it over to him. So it was almost like a type of fast that he was calling me to. He was saying, are you willing to give up your own mindset of how you think you should do this, how you think you should just plow through this and get this done and do your checklist? Or are you willing to trust me enough to take the day off, to just spend the day with me, and then let him deal with everything that's going to happen this weekend? I think it's going to be a leap of faith, man, but I know it's going to be so much better than what I could do in my own strength and my own power, my own efforts. He's already brought me such amazing helpers for this weekend. Let me give you an example. Hannah and Georgie, they're two dear friends who immediately when I texted them a situation and I said, I need extra eyes, I need extra hands, I need extra feet, I need people to run errands, and they were like, yes, anything you need. So good. I called my mom. I said, can you help me out? And she said, absolutely. So she's helping me make some brownies and pick up some groceries. Super. I called another friend and I said, hey, can you help me with this birthday party? This is what they want to put into place, and can you help me with it? And Alan Wilson said, I'd love to help you. I'd love to do that for you. Man. And then I got a surprise call from my dad. He didn't even know about the situation. He said, hey, on Sunday, before you speak, do you already have any kind of music lined up? And I was like, oh man, no. I had forgotten about music and how I was going to put all that together, and I got to get the songs together. And he said, no, let me handle it for you. He goes, I'll do it. I'll play. I'll sing. And then we got a couple others from the church together, and they got a little threesome going on. They got a little tri-unit of beautiful voices. And they even picked out the songs. Isn't that awesome? And I know that's just the beginning of it. So it's okay to call out for help. It's actually better to call out for help. Because like I said, I could have done it all on my own, but it would have been a hot mess. But now, because I have all these people helping me, I get to give 100% of myself to each event and to each person, to love on them the way they deserve to be loved on. I'm praying for each one of them. It's so special. I love it. And tomorrow I'll get to commit even more time of prayer into these lives and into these events, and then just trust that he's going to work out, divinely orchestrate every event this weekend so that each one is even better than I could ask for or imagine. So am I a little embarrassed that I totally overscheduled myself and then came online to tell you about it? Yes, in a way I am, but in a way I'm so glad. Because I just feel like somebody else needs to hear this word today. Somebody else needs to hear, call out for help. Somebody else needs to hear, commit what you're doing to the Lord. Somebody else needs to write out a couple of things they could do to just make things a little bit easier, even if it's just use paper and plastic for a few days. That's okay. And then somebody, they need to realize that we've got to work from a place of rest, not from a place of striving and craziness. When you feel like this, that's a great time. Oh, how convenient. I have a sloth mug today. That's a great time to pick up your sloth mug, to grab a cup of tea, and to just rest with God. He will make it all better than we could ever ask for or imagine. Do you trust him with that? I can't wait to tell you how this weekend goes. I love you guys. Have an awesome rest of your Wednesday. If there's anything I can do for you, shoot me a message. Bye.